If you are getting into frequency in order to collect personal power, life energy, so that you can hear the life voice of God, then you'll want to hear what Spirit told me and someone I read for about the concept that fabric holds life frequency. The human body generates about 70 to 100 hertz. So when we are collecting power in order to make our holy temples holy, to be a healer or a seer, we need to think in terms of frequency with food and with a myriad of things in our lives. But when it comes to clothing, let's look and see what Spirit had to say to Dustin about what this clothing actually can do for you when you are stepping into your power and you are being led to become a voice, a hand, or a foot of God. Did you know if you have sheets of linen, they are considered holy attire? Linen sheets made of flax help you to sleep better. It will improve your mood. You will have rapid healing from surgeries. You will have resistance to bacteria and a barrier of diseases, and it will regulate your body temperature. We are electric beings, and every cell in our body is a battery. Whether we realize it or not, the vibrational frequency of fabric impacts us through touch. This can change our energetic and functional state. In normal human bodies, frequency is about 100. If a person has a frequency lower than 62, it indicates a compromised immune system and illness. Super fabrics are linen. Linen has 5,000 hertz frequency. Wool also has 5,000 hertz frequency, but you cannot mix wool with linen. They will cancel each other out and you will be left with 0. I would recommend purchasing a linen tunic with a hood, and you can put some salt or some things that are high in frequency and protective value inside your hood. A healthier fabric is organic cotton. The frequency is not very high, but it's still between 70 and 110. It does not give you death energy. Non-organic cotton before it's been bleached or dyed is between 40 and 70 hertz in frequency. Some say that other cotton fabrics can go up to 400 hertz. I'm guessing that they have to be activated in the sun or something. I'm not sure. Low energy frequency, meaning death frequency. They will not make you healthy. Rayon, polyester, spandex, nylon, and silk. Silk has up to 15 hertz. A sickly, nearly dead individual's frequency is about 15. Any healthy individual with a frequency of 100 wearing low energy fabrics will have their energy pulled down. We've been led to believe that genetic predisposition can cause illness. It's important to stress these non-healing fabrics are destructive. Wearing them consistently reduces the immune system and the cells inside the body, where cell-to-cell communication ceases. This leads to accelerated destruction. Low-energy fabrics can cause inflammation, illness, and even emotional issues. When we're looking at this sculpture of an individual pulling the sword out of the stone, they are wearing a tunic. There are secrets to the tunic that go deeper than just the frequency of fabric. People used to wear enchantments, runes, amulets inside the pockets of the tunic. You can put salt, protective energies, something with a high frequency to make your holy temple holy, and very high vibes so that you have the ability to pull the sword out of the stone. If you are looking to become a healer or get into Reiki, I would certainly suggest that you get into frequency. And there is life frequency and death frequency, and we should be full of life in order to give life. If you cannot afford linen clothing, I would suggest 100% cotton. And if you are just in a position where you cannot find 100% cotton or purchase it at this time, I would take a powder made of baking soda and maybe some salt and powder my clothing to raise the frequency of the clothing. If you have rose essential oil, that is the highest frequency essential oil available. And you can push pause and read all of the shimmering and different cloaks that individuals wore that represented a power that they possessed. For me, I take 100% cotton tank tops and shirts and sew crystals on them over the chest area, especially the heart space area. If you cannot hear the voice of your double self, your born-again self, or your higher self, or the great mother or the great father, then you need to collect personal power and consider that there are some energies in your life that are leading to death, which is deafness, the inability to hear the voice of truth and life. Think in terms of frequency. Think in terms of life energy with all things. Sun gazing, barefoot, really helps to activate your solar light within you. Your solar light within you needs the sun to be activated. According to this reading, we are being unmasked. The veil has lifted. The great mother, Gaia, has come into our heart chakra and is teaching us how to become adept and to how to become powerful. We are no longer in the age of Pisces under the controls of narcissism. We are no longer holding a heavy load. We have to do the work to hear the voice and to follow life energy and leave behind the energy of death. This can come in the form of people, food, clothing, belief, and sacred geometry. Behind every pleasure and every pain is a sacred geometrical shape. I hope you feel full of life energy today, tomorrow, and forever.